So I'm in full launch prep mode for the next version of Sofa 3.4. And there's a bunch of stuff I have to do, but to highlight some of the new features, I want to take some marketing photos so that I can use them on social media, share them with the press, put them on the website, that kind of stuff. Now, it's very important to know, I am not a professional photographer. I am an amateur at best. I just like doing it. I think it's fun. And we're going to try and figure this out. I think I'll be able to take a good enough picture to kind of get across what I want. But if there's any professional photographers out there that end up watching this, I'm sorry. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be using my desk as the environment, and I'm going to be shooting mostly top-down pictures. So, I think they're called flat lays, that kind of stuff. Might do some other kind of shots, but mostly top-down. And my phone is going to be the center of that frame. And one of the tips, so that you don't drive yourself insane, is, because I'm going to be shooting the screen of the device, is you go into your display brightness and you turn your auto lock onto never. Oh, also another little tip from my friend Joe Piscavage. So I have a pop socket on here, and if you pop it up like this and then lay the phone down, you get a little more depth with the scene. Thanks, Joe. So what I'm doing is I am kind of playing around, setting things up, and I'm taking some test shots to see if this is working well. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, and if you're curious about the gear, so this is a Sony A7IV with a 35 1.8, the Sony one. I like it. It's nice. I like it. All right, so this is an Anchor textured HDMI cable. So I think the texture might be kind of nice, and it's not as dark. So, but the texture will give it a little bit of highlight and stuff with the light. So let's try that. I think adding an A10 Mini might be kind of fun in there. Very automation, buttons, that kind of stuff. So I want to show you the setup for how I have this. Okay, so I have an Amaran 200D, just pointed at the ceiling just to give me some ambient light to kind of fill the room. And then Amaran, let's see, 100D, and this is pointed just straight down at the scene. And then this is my scene, my final scene. So I'm using a Keychron keyboard, Blackmagic A10 Mini, iPad Mini, and then my phone. Then I have an HDMI cable kind of wrapped around here, and then I have just like a mouse pad underneath of here just to show a little more, give it a little more texture and depth. Alright, so I got some good photos. Well, I don't know if they're good. I took photos. We'll see if they're good. I'm gonna jump into Lightroom and we'll go through them and start editing. So those pictures kind of sucked. And as I was editing them, I was getting this feeling like, I'm not really digging these. This isn't really working. But remember, I'm not an expert in photography, so I'm not good enough yet to articulate what is actually wrong. So I shared the photos with my friend Joe, who is an expert and knows how to share feedback with that kind of stuff. And he gave me great feedback saying things were a little bit busy and to really try and simplify stuff. So that's what I did. Did a few more rounds of it, looked up stuff online to kind of find inspiration for how to kind of lay things out, how the light was set up, that kind of thing. And did another session, and I think it ended up pretty good. You can judge for yourself. Here's the photos. So I'm pretty happy with that. Obviously, these can definitely be better if this was in the hands of an actual professional. But I think for what I need to do, I need to communicate these new features, share this on social media with the press, that kind of thing. So I think this is going to work well. But that's it. So that's a little behind the scenes of me getting ready for a launch, SOFA 3.4. Doing a little bit of marketing prep with taking photos and everything. I have a bunch of other launch stuff I have to do to get ready. But I have no idea if this was interesting. Let me know if it was, or if it wasn't, that's fine. And if you are a photographer and you have any tips for me on ways to make this better, let me know in the comments. If you've watched this far, then you might be interested in the app Sofa that I make. It helps you to organize your downtime by creating a list of movies, books, TV shows, video games, bunch of things. And the new version that I just shipped has a bunch of great features. So you can have shared lists with your friends and family. You can do shortcuts if you're a nerd and you like automations. You can do that now. And you can see which places you can watch, like watch providers when you're looking at a movie or TV show. So it'll tell you if you can watch it on, say, HBO or Netflix or Hulu or something, all those different services. So this is a very, very big update. And if you are at all interested, go to the App Store to download it. Check it out. Thank you. Bye.